Well, joining me right now is Anna Brown with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society Student of the Year campaign. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Well, first of all, talk to us a little bit about the Student of the Year campaign. What is it all about?
The Student of the Year campaign, a lot of people I know have heard of the Man and Woman of the Year campaign,
Yeah.
which is essentially people raising money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. The Students of the Year program is a 7-week program where we start on January 16th and through March 13th, this upcoming Friday. We kind of compete on teams to raise the most money for cancer research and patient aid.
And this is a national competition, correct?
It is. We compete within North Carolina at first, but then if you raise the most money in North Carolina, you're compared with all the other states to see who's the national winner. So it's very exciting.
And you have a very unique team name. Talk a little bit about that.
So my team name, I'm on a team with 2 other co-candidates, Olivia Andrew and Bella Zemak, and we are 043. And 043 is a very unfortunate statistic that, or it's named after a very unfortunate statistic that 1 out of 3 women at some point in their lifetime will battle cancer. And so our fight is that 0 out of 3, like 2 for 2, it's 0 for 3. 0 out of 3 women or men or anybody will ever have to battle cancer at any point in their lifetime. So that's our motivation.
Motivation to raise a lot of money for a great cause. Talk to us about your goals. How much do you hope to raise?
So our goal is $150,000, which is a really big goal. And I have a lot of people ask me, why that much money? Are you close to that amount of money? Which we can't share. But I mean, I am close.
Okay.
So Friday is the kind of push. It's the last day, and we're really hoping to hit that goal or extremely close to that goal.
Yeah.
But we know that any kind of money that we raise is really going to be beneficial. So we do have a donation link, and all donations end March 12th at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But we find out the Student of the Year winner on Friday, and whoever wins, I think it's just all the money's going to the same place, and we're really excited about that final number.
Look, you're a senior in high school.
Yep.
You're involved in this great cause. What got you so involved with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society?
Well, honestly, when I was 10, my dad passed away. And although he didn't pass from leukemia or lymphoma, when I saw a chance to jump at this opportunity to help raise money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, it just took me back that if I knew beforehand what was going to happen with my dad, I would have taken everything I had to try and prevent that from happening.
Right.
Because he had a disease and unfortunately lost the battle. But if I could donate, if I could do anything to make sure that that was just a little bit less of a possibility, I would do it in a heartbeat. But the thing is, you never know that those kind of things are coming up. So what I'm trying to tell people now is, you never know, and it could be you tomorrow. So why not make that push now? If you have that option, if you have the means to donate, why not? Why, if not your life that you're impacting somebody else's. And just having that feeling and having that past grief, I'm so motivated to just change the lives of other people so that they don't have to go through something like I did.
And folks have been impacted by cancer, and if they want to help, how can they help?
So the easiest way to help is to search Anna Brown on Google, Anna Brown Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and one of the first links that should come up is the SOY, S-O-Y, or Student of the Year fundraising page. It should say SOY fundraising page Anna Brown, and it might say something about Team 043. So that's the easiest way to look me up and to donate.
All right. Anna Brown, thank you so much.